This is John Black, Cecil Chemist. Another video here. The playlist series was called Matriarchy versus Patriarchy. This one is called, it should just be one video. The playlist is going to be called, Is the USA a Democracy? Okay, you'll notice in my next playlist called Trump Legal Problems. Took me a couple minutes to get into that video because I wanted to do this video, but I didn't have any notes on it because it's such a stupid subject. You don't even need any notes. And I couldn't remember what it was, so it took me a couple seconds, and I just went on to Trump legal woes. But that'll be the next playlist, the next video, because this is probably just going to be one video. Is the USA a democracy? This is so ludicrously, this is such a crazy, stupid, that's why I did a video, because it's just so stupid, man. Every video I make is, the stupidity is just beyond, it's just crazy. Obviously, the USA is a democracy. To say it is not a democracy, I mean, that's what, up until whatever, 20 years ago or whatever, until the communist crap, and the feminism, everyone knew that our country was based on two major things, two building blocks of foundation. You know what I mean? That we stood for. That was what we were all about. That was freedom and democracy. Okay, well, it was known, and now all of a sudden it's not based on freedom and democracy. It's based on illegal aliens. Oh, we're built on, no. We're known for being a melting pot, but that's not what we stand for. That's not like our values. We started out a melting pot, so we're going to stay a melting pot. But that's not what we're built on. We're not built on being a melting pot. That's not our goal. Our goal is freedom. Our goal is democracy. You know what I mean? But somehow, they love to change words. There's actually people out there that are, agree with most of what I say, and they think that democracy is a bad thing, and we're not a democracy because we're a republic. And they'll be like, I remember when I was a little kid, I used to say the Pledge of Allegiance. I didn't pledge. There's no democracy in that pledge. It's all about I pledge my allegiance to the Republic of the United States. It's a republic. It's not a democracy. And they act like they're like, how do you talk, a country into it was based on, for 200 years, it was all about democracy and freedom. And now all of a sudden, you have actually people out there saying that democracy is stupid and that we should hate it, and that, anyone that believes in democracy is a fool. We're not a democracy. We're a republic. Are you serious? How can you not know that your country, I can see another country, but how can you live in the United States of America and not know that we are a democracy? Are you a total moron? And then you could be talked into it? We got the climate crisis. We got 100% of climatologists saying that's all BS. We actually need to make CO2. We're CO2 deficient, and that we are in an ice age that we've been in for millions of years. We actually need the planet to heat up. But who do we believe? Do we believe the 100% of the climatologists that are scientists who actually went to college and studied it? No. We believe the activists who never went to college, and if they did it, they went for something stupid like basket weaving. We believe those activists, and we believe politicians, but we don't believe the 100% of the climatologists. It's crazy. Why would you do that? Oh, God, because you're human. That's why. And that's what humans do. Unless you're a Pastafarian. That's why I suggest all people convert to the Pastafarian religion, okay? Because this kind of craziness, you couldn't, a Pastafarian in American, United States citizen, cannot be tricked into believing that democracy is evil, when they live in a democracy, okay? Now, why is it still, what is a republic? A republic is a representative democracy. A republic is a type of democracy, okay? It's a representative democracy, just like a red car. Is a red car, still a car? Is a big house still a house? Is a green rug still a rug? If you say yes to all those, then a representative democracy is still a democracy, even if you call that representative democracy a republic. And why? Because a republic and a representative democracy, those are synonyms. They mean the same thing, just like big and large mean the same thing. They're synonyms. So if a republic is representative democracy, then it's a democracy. Like you morons. Like how can you? You should be ashamed of yourself if you're an American and you don't know that we are founded, like our foundation of our whole value system is on freedom and democracy. Like shame on you. Shame on you. Okay. This is just doublespeak. Yeah, this is just a way, just like they say illegal aliens are not criminals. Well, you can't be illegal and also not be a criminal. That's doublespeak. Yeah, it's doublespeak. It contradicts themselves. You know what I mean? That's why they're trying to change the illegal aliens to newcomers, right? Because if you say newcomers aren't criminals, then it doesn't sound like doublespeak, even though it is, because the newcomers are just synonyms for illegal alien. It's saying the same thing. So a newcomer is illegal by definition, but that makes him a criminal. So that's doublespeak. But you see how if they change the word, if they change it to newcomer, now it doesn't sound like doublespeak, even though it is, because they're synonyms. You didn't change anything. You didn't change, it's still illegal and they're still criminals. But they say newcomers are not criminals. That's doublespeak. Same way with a representative democracy is not democracy. See, that's doublespeak. See, but they say, they don't say representative democracy is not a democracy. They say a republic is not a democracy. See, they're changing the definitions, but it doesn't sound as crazy when you say it's a republic, not a democracy. Okay? But if you use the synonym of republic, which is representative democracy, then it sounds like doublespeak. That's why they don't use that word. They never use representative democracy. They never say, oh, representative democracy is not a democracy, because it sounds crazy, because it's doublespeak. Like if you're not racist against white people, then you're racist. See, that's doublespeak. If you're not racist, then you're racist. Like what? That's doublespeak. If you want to stop crime, If you want to stop crime, you make crime legal. That's doublespeak. Doublespeak. If you want to stop crime, you stop punishing criminals. Doublespeak. Doublespeak. These things don't make sense. Men and women are the same. No, they're not the same. One's bigger, one's, they're totally different. Like what are you talking about? Even their brains are different. How they process information is different in their brain. But these things like Trump was a lifetime. He gave up a lifetime to help fight for black rights and help out the black community. Like for 50 years, he got awards and he got, and trophies and accolades and all this stuff, telling how he represents diversity and inclusion. For 40 years, the NAACP and the Rainbow Coalition and Al Sharpton, all of them are saying how he was the most non-racist guy, but not only that, but the most helpful to the black community is Donald Trump. For 40 years, 50 years of his life, but he's racist. That doesn't make sense. And then Joe Biden, who has spent 40 years of his career fighting for segregation to keep kids out of white schools and keep white and black fountains. He was all into that. All his friends were KKK members. His lifetime mentor was Robert Byrd, who was the exalted cyclops of the KKK. He gave an eulogy for that guy. Biden did. saying how great he was, how if it wasn't for him, he gave everything to the government and the roles, and he was a KKK member. Okay, all his friends were KKK members. He fought for KKK rights and against all rights for not just black people and Jews and women, everyone, every group he was against giving rights to them, the gays, the this, the that, and he's not the racist guy after a lifetime of being racist. That's doublespeak. That's doublespeak. Okay, that's all doublespeak, and that's what they're trying to get you to hate democracy by saying that we are not a democracy. You know what I mean? Oh, we're not a democracy. We're a republic. You should hate a democracy. See, a democracy where everyone is in votes. There's no representative. Everyone just, when the government needs to vote, everyone in the country votes. That's called a direct democracy or an egalitarian democracy. It's a type of democracy. See, that's so they want you to think that a democracy is bad. So they say, oh, you can't. What they mean is you can't. Direct democracies are bad, or egalitarian democracies are bad. They don't work. We've tried them. They came out in like 500 AD or BC or whatever, and we had a bunch of them in Greece and this and that. But then the first, and if you go Google it, Google will tell you what was the first representative democracy. It was the Roman Republic. The Roman Republic is and they'll say in those exact words, the Roman Republic was the first, or considered the first representative democracy. Why are they considered the first representative democracy? Because of their first democracy that was a republic. Before that, all the democracies were egalitarian, or you might call them direct democracies, and they do not work. And I went over this in my matriarchy versus patriarchy playlist, if you want to go see. But they don't work because when you have a war, it takes too long to vote on it. You know how many decisions have to be made in the war? The patriarchy would come in and just take over. You know, all the other countries are patriarchies. They're just going to come and take over your country. They know during war times they can have a president or a dictator who makes decisions with a snap of a finger. And an egalitarian or direct democracy society has to vote every time, should we, start the war? Yes, they got to vote on it. Okay, then they got to, where are we going to start? We're going to attack over here. We're going to attack over here. They got to vote on everything that happens. The entire country. You know how long that would take? Their whole society would just be voting if a war broke out. It would just be nonstop voting for what's going to happen in the war. And while they're doing the nonstop voting, the patriarchy would come in, or the non-direct democracy, and take over. That's why they say democracy sucks, but they don't mean democracy. What they mean is direct democracy or egalitarian democracy sucks. But we don't have that. We have a republic. A republic is a representative democracy, which is a type of democracy, a type that works, because you don't have, and we have a constitutional republic too, which the Constitution is above everything else. And then you have your three branches, and they all have checks and balances. Okay, so our republic is a special type of republic, constitutional republic, but it's still a representative democracy. If it's a republic, it's a republic. And if it's a republic, it's a representative democracy. That's what our country's based on. If you're fool enough to buy into this doublespeak and try to put down and say, oh, well, I said the Pledge of Allegiance, and I said I was a republic. I never said democracy. Yes, you did say democracy, because a republic is a representative democracy, is a synonym. They're the same thing, like big and large. So you did say representative democracy. You just said it in a different form. You said it republic, which is the same thing. So stop this lies. Stop with the doublespeak. I don't understand how people can buy into doublespeak, because it's doublespeak. You know what I mean? Ignorance is strength. That's doublespeak. That doesn't make any sense. Freedom is slavery. No, that doesn't make sense. That's doublespeak. You know what I mean? War is peace. No, doublespeak doesn't make any sense.